Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie, and today I'm going to talk about Game Club on Facebook. It's like a book club, but for video games, and it's a new month, so we're going to start a new Game of the Month, and we also have a Game of the Quarter for longer games that are longer than 20 hours. That way everybody has more of a chance to play them since it's stretched out over 3 months. Um, Game Club's been around for maybe about 10 years or so. We've had a lot of games that we played in the past. They're all pinned to the top of the page, and we encourage people to play through some of our older games as well as our current games. Um, there's a whole lot of things that go into this. Basically, on the 10th of every month, we vote for a new game, and on the 15th, the wheel spins. Some people get extra votes as well. You can get extra votes, or what we call one-ups, for completing games and sharing your end screens, your credits, and then platinum trophies and stuff get you extra votes as well. And it all goes on a wheel, and when that wheel spins, whatever it lands on is what we end up playing. Last month we ended up playing Ninja Gaiden 2, and I did not play Ninja Gaiden 2. I tried to play the first Ninja Gaiden, Black or Sigma, for Game Club since that was one of our previously played games, and I don't like playing games out of order necessarily, unless it really just does not matter whatsoever. And I played the first chapter and got to the end boss, and actually I did not die until I got to the end boss, but the camera is just not good. I don't like the camera at all. Um, the combat was fine, but yeah, so I didn't end up pushing through on it, and so I didn't play Ninja Gaiden Sigma or Ninja Gaiden 2. Um, but uh, supposedly a lot of people had the same issue on that one, but there was a remake that came out, and it's kind of funny because sometimes in our group, weird things happen. Like, we end up voting for a game, that game wins, and something follows, like in the news, alongside that game. So Ninja Gaiden 2 was voted on, and just like, I think just a few days later, Xbox had their developer showcase, and it got announced that they were doing a remake, or they were releasing a remake or remaster of Ninja Gaiden 2. It's just kind of crazy. And then this month there's another. And I don't know like if our group is cursed or something, but it's super weird. And maybe it's like a fortune teller or something. I don't know. The wheel is. I don't know. But it's not rigged. I swear it's not rigged. People joke about that all the time. I'm like, it's definitely not rigged. But what I do is I put everybody's votes on the wheel. I shuffle it like 10 times, and then I spin it, and whatever it ends up landing on, whether or not I like it or not, it ends up winning. So which, I mean, sometimes I've been surprised. There have been games on there that I just like, I don't think I'm going to like this. And I end up playing it, and it ends up being a favorite. So there's so many good things about Game Club. And before I ramble on anymore, I'll just talk about what ended up winning for March. So our game of the month for March is Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, which obviously you can if you've been keeping up with the news and gaming, you'll understand why that's ironic. This also happened after the fact, but Monolith Studios, the developers of Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, unfortunately, this is really sad, but they got shut down just like a week or so after this game ended up winning for our game of the month. So I don't know. I don't know. If it happens again in April, I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you, but um, yeah, we didn't see it coming. But I've owned this game for such a long time, and I have never played through it for some reason. I think I played a little bit of it to test it because I bought it at GameStop and I wanted to make sure it worked fine, but which I don't really do that for newer games anymore because you have to install them and do all the updates before you can even get anywhere, which is really annoying. But I definitely do that with retro games just to make sure. But uh, I've heard really cool things about it. Like it's got some mechanics that a lot of people think should be utilized in other games. And I don't know too much about it, just that there's some kind of um, system with like the enemies and stuff that's really cool. So yeah, I'll see. I'm going to start this after I get a little more time in Avowed because I'm playing that right now and I'm trying to only play one game at a time, but it's really difficult. But that is the best practice for me if I just play one game at a time and not get distracted. But there's Steam Next Fest going on right now. Uh, I keep downloading these logic puzzle games that are like Minesweeper and can't stop. Like I played through Proverbs and that like was 30 hours and I could not stop playing that, but yet I can't play a 30-hour RPG. I don't know. I don't understand like what's wrong with me. But yeah, so Shadow of Mordor, it'll be interesting to play that. And our game of the quarter is still Kingdom Hearts 2. We will be voting for the next game of the quarter, which will be April through June on, we start voting for that on March 15th, right after the wheel spins for our game of the month, which is hopefully not cursed. And yeah, so that's it. And go ahead and join Game Club if you want. It is set to private on accident, which we can't reverse. So if you want to see what it looks like, unfortunately, there's no preview for it really. You just have to request to join the group and I'll let you in. And I'm trying to keep it as active as possible, but I can't do everything and it's not the only group that I run. So sometimes, it's a lot, but I really enjoy this group a lot. So hopefully other people do as well. And I will see you guys next time.